want to welcome you to the first ever episode of BGN, where we are bringing you the good news. I'm your host, Adam Kennedy, and to make sure you don't quickly get bored of my face, I'll be joined at strategically important times by our field reporters, Carrie Smith and Cody Balch.
Yes, Adam, I'm on standby, keeping my eye out for any good news.
Hey, Adam, I don't know about that, Yahoo, but I've got your back. I'll be searching for the good news.
We want to start by saying that we were in no way influenced by John Krasinski and the team over at SGN. I want to emphasize that we have not watched all of their episodes and laughed and cried often. We have not.
Oh, that's good.
Each week, our only goal at BGN is to bring joy through the good news. So here we go. There's nothing better than an amazing fishing story, especially one told by Hudson Smith. In this video, Hudson describes the specific and intimate details of what it took to catch this fish. He succinctly describes the location of his prized catch, then accurately expressed his joy for catching the fish by using hand gestures universally recognized by kids as, "Hey, I did something awesome and I know it." Let's take a look. Notice in this video that Hudson refuses to share the specific location of his prized catch. Well played, Hudson. Keeping the good fishing spots to yourself. If you need to find Hudson this summer, he'll be at his secret location catching fish the size of his entire torso. Our next story is one of bravery, courageousness, and a relentless spirit. They say you can keep a bike off the boy, but you can't keep a boy off the bike. That is a saying, right? Yes. What do you get when you combine a Lightning McQueen bike, a cul-de-sac, and Cole Toma? Victory. As we see Cole coming around the corner, he looks as shaky as a pool noodle, but his heart and mind and quickly pedaling little legs will not be stopped. You are witnessing Cole ride his big boy Lightning McQueen bike for the very first time. What you don't see is that he was being filmed at high speed in a GTR, and it still couldn't keep up with Lightning McCole. Great work. There are certain universal truths that can't be denied. Things like the sun will rise each morning, we all want love and acceptance, and that the Cleveland Browns will always be terrible. No matter how much we may want these things to change, they never will. Another thing that you can add to that list is something that is universal for parents across the globe. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, red, or yellow. It doesn't matter if you are rich or poor. Every parent has one thing in common, and it's that parenting is hard. But take heart, laughing at your pain is a great medicine, and we will bring a smile to your face, and for a moment, just for a moment, you'll feel free. You'll forget the worries of life. You'll forget that you left bread in the toaster oven and smoke alarms galore are going off. Remember, parenting was so much easier when I raised my non-existent children hypothetically. And parents, don't be so hard on yourself. The mom in E.T. had an alien living in her house for days and didn't notice. But there are those times, especially for the stay-at-home parents, where you just simply need a break. You'd think the safest place for peace and quiet would be in the bathroom, but no, they will find you. But at the end of the day, you can take comfort in knowing you've put your heart and soul into raising these little angels and can finally enjoy some peace and comfort. Unless you were living on a remote island or have dial-up internet still, you've probably seen a lot of the headlines facing our nation right now. Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, the Messiah, He tells us that we are called to care for the oppressed, for the poor, for the hurting. We are called to care for the orphans and the widows, and He gives us the exact action we're supposed to take: love. He says that the world will know God through how we love. So here at BGN, we dug deep to find out more. In the chaos of today's world, we are reminded that love is the answer. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It doesn't demand its own way. It's not irritable and keeps no records of the wrong that has happened. It doesn't rejoice about injustices. Instead, love rejoices whenever truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Love is always hopeful and endures no matter the circumstance. The final word for us today